Rebounded by Morgan. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Dunn from half court. In! Kara Dunn ends the second half. We are back here on Big Ten Plus for our coverage of Georgia Tech versus Nebraska and talk about a way to end the first half for the Yellow Jackets. Kara Dunn, my goodness.
That's just drilled that shot. And really, Georgia Tech closed that half on a big run. 7-0 run over the last minute 45 of that quarter. And Nebraska only won for their last 9.
One change to the Georgia Tech starting lineup. Aisha Won Adanaz medically unavailable today. Kara Dunn gets her third start of the season. And here is Dunn pulling the trigger, knocking down the three. Well, that's one way to reintroduce herself.
Three-point extravaganza in this first quarter. Everybody's letting it fly.
Oh, Kara Dunn, textbook spin and a chance for a three-point play.
And some work down low. And we see it early. The footwork is there. She takes the contact and she's able. You see Blackshear really working down low, trying to get some positioning.
Oh, this might be Kara Dunn's day. How about 5 of 5 from the field?
Kara Dunn on the inside, grabs her own miss. A cutting Naredo who lays it up and in with the left hand. Naredo here for Georgia Tech finds Blackshear at the free throw line. A Kara Dunn three is good.
Guess that's payback.
For Georgia Tech, Pagetti with the Euro step couldn't get the lay-in, and back come the Yellow Jackets. A nice dump down pass to Tony Morgan.
Nice transition opportunity here. Dunn finds Morgan.
Seduce tonight to try to create some space. Dunn left alone. Money.
Dunn, the three, good.
And you heard Coach Mock say it. Shooter, she was screaming it out to her team.
Rims it out. Chased down, saved by Taylor, but right to Dunn. She slashes in and gets the lay-in.
8 for 17 in her last 5 games from distance. Knocks down the one in the previous play. Is that three ball? Kara Dunn with back-to-back buckets.
16 of them coming in the second quarter. At one point, she had nearly the same amount.
Already with 15 after that last bucket. Bella Perkins can find an outlet. Here comes Kara Dunn. Doesn't have the numbers, takes it anyway, and when you're that type of player.
It was.
Jackets by 8. And Whitehorn lost it into the hands of Dunn. Dunn straight through the lane for 2.
Yeah, you got to get in front of her. That's too much lane space, too much clearance. Is going to give her a little time, but we see this defense. Whitehorn gets too deep. Dunn gets the steal and takes it coast to coast for the lay-in. Kramer's too late.
Get in passing lanes. They would try to take you late in the shot clock, wear you down, and force you to take a contested outside jump shot. It's exactly what happened, but how about that? Nice patience.
Shooting 56% from threes in this game. Down low, good finish there for Georgia Tech.
Kanawa able to scooch in there and pull that one and chip it in.
And that's a big three from Georgia Tech.
Tony Morgan, a sophomore from Tallahassee. A lot of younger players for this Georgia Tech team. Kara Dunn, that is a beautiful move. Shot clock off. That's much needed for Kara Dunn.
Another three off the mark by BC makes him 2 of 14 from 3. Dunn running the floor with the lay-in and the foul.
Differences that are difference makers. Bucket and 1 3-pointer the old-fashioned way.
Foul is the 4th on Andrea Daly. Underneath Dunn and 1 again. Just a simple cut across the baseline, and Kara Dunn, 2 months strength.
Early on in this game.
She's their second leading scorer on the season, 14 points per game, Gordon. Naredo, nice late feed to the corner, turned into 3 there for Dunn. Florida State, she had 20 points in the first meeting. Blackshear had 22 in the first meeting. And right now it feels like, Kelly, it's getting easier as a result for Georgia Tech in the paint.
The 3 almost at all 3 levels. Almost all 3 levels, scoring around the rim.
Here's Dunn for 3, good. Kara Dunn had been looking for that all night long. Passes on the three, Nueto instead, no good. Scrap for the tap, and controlled by Blackshear, able to save it to Dunn. Finds Nueto filling the lane. She'll bank it home for 2 and a foul.
You see right here, Nueto drives to the lane and gets the and one.
Dable using the Coles screen. Malaya forced that pass inside when it wasn't available. Morgan the other way. Morgan takes it strong, count it.
Turnovers in the first half, 4 made field goals.
Not the ratio you'd ideally have. There's a nice pass.
You know, she's a freshman still. Even Coach Jack said that she's going to play like a freshman sometimes, but she's not upset about coming off the bench. She knows she can contribute. But those second chance opportunities are what have dug them out of some of their deficits this season.
Three-pointer for Dunn. That adds to the lead.
Especially down the stretch with a game this close.
Roberts, entry was deflected. Comes on the run to Johnson, over the shoulder, feeds Dunn. Dunn gathers herself and finally has a field goal. And that one comes on the fast break to draw the deficit down to 4. For the last 3 minutes to pull within 2.
Well, we said if they were going to do it, this was the time too, and some impressive play.
Dunn off the back cut to Morgan. And a timeout, Miami.
Clemson by 5 after trailing by 9 at the break. Good feed inside to Dunn. Dunn gets the basket. They're going to call a foul. It's going to go against Freeman.
Job of pinning on the backside right there, pinning Ruby Whitehorn out there.
They're going to call the contact. Morgan is back in the game for Tech. She's got 4 fouls. Dunn gets the basket and draws the foul.
Good job on the closeout by Harris.
And Yang is going to get called for the foul.
Ball in play, 2 to go, Dunn. Gets it! Are you kidding me? Tie ball game, 76 apiece. A last-second 3-ball.
And this, folks, this was a broken play. The ball was for Goosenaida. Kara Dunn making sure she saw it and then just gets the look.
Dunn almost has it batted away. Throws it up and it goes in. What a heave.
Look from 3. But here, I mean, Kara Dunn did everything today for her team. The left-handed heave. The bank was open, and then NC State just weathered the storm. A huge dogfight they were in today. A ton of credit to the Yellow Jackets and how they performed on the road. This was a special, special game.
My goodness.
Make a couple of threes early. It sets the table for you late. Mid-range and also some of those drives. Speaking of drives, inside the bucket for Tech. Jeff Walls was standing in front of us during that last timeout, as he has the entire game. And I said, Coach, the fist pumps have been fast and furious tonight. And he goes, well, I love it when they listen to me and they execute the play that we draw up.
We haven't seen much of Kara Dunn there, but they're smart. She had a smaller guard on her, so they definitely want to get the ball inside.
Yeah, you cannot leave the shooters open, especially in that zone. And Conley very capable of knocking down a 3, and she does it on that last possession.
Dunn looking to answer, and she does. Conley feeds the post, tipped and stolen by Dunn. Dunn has Morgan leaking out and up with the left hand good.
You could pass in the post, though.
That wasn't my ministry. My ministry was scoring.
Not a bad thing either. Termise, easy finish. She's off to a good start off the bench.
Dunn trying to post up on Perkins. Now she gets it. Nice.
If that's taken away, you've got a three-point shooter on the backside. Because of Kara Dunn's ability to score in multiple ways, now to the defense, you can do it with penetration, dribble penetration, or with passes. And they've not been able to do it in the second half.
Morgan missed that one to the right. Dunn came out of the pack and was able to get herself to the free throw line. She's got Georgia Tech extra possessions on the offensive glass.
Just a great activity level.
Do the little things that we're used to doing throughout the season. One person can't do it by themselves, so just reassuring them that they can get it done on the offense.
And they do there, Angel. By the way, I think that was Angel's reassuring voice. That was very nice. Duke and NC State split during the regular season, and Georgia Tech lost at NC State in overtime in that unforgettable game. Dunn off the glass and in. She'll certainly not forget it.